Hey guys, just waiting for people to get on. Okay, there we go. We've got one. How are you doing? One person. How are you doing? Did you get a push notification or did you just go through the subscriptions? Okay, Xenosaga. Okay, you're doing okay. All right, I'm glad you're well. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty well myself. So I'm just hopefully waiting for a few more people to get on, maybe 3 or something before I go too far. Yeah. Did you get a push notification or did you just scroll and see me? Because I'm thinking maybe the notification hasn't gone out. Is the audio fine? How you doing? Second person here. All right. Oh, they left. You got a notice. Okay. Oh, you got a notice late, like just now. Okay. Hopefully, get a few people. Really, I want to wait to until I have maybe 3 people on here. Your number only. There was a second person, but they never even commented. So I don't know. Maybe this all something wasn't really happening yet, or who knows. There we go. We got a second person. ¿Cómo te va? ¿Estás bien? All right. Hopefully you get one more person on here. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. We got 3. We have 3. Okay. I'll go ahead and start. Hopefully we can get a few more. At least 7. But we're starting. This is fun. I think 3 is a good number for me to start at. All right, GW speaker. Yeah, so nice to see you as well. Firstly, I won't go. Ooh, goodbye. Bye. Let's see. firstly, I'm not going to go into this until said person is on, because this is a gift and from AK Fave. But I'm gonna open it real quick, and I'm just gonna check right before I show you guys. But it is sealed. Okay. Hopefully they come on. Otherwise, I will review it perhaps tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. I'm gonna open it real quick just to first. Double check, make sure there's no information on here. Okay, there is no information. Got a nice seal on there. Alright, we got fourth person. Let's see who else is on here. Let's see, Zeno. Don't know who the fourth person is. It's a mystery. Alright. Nice to see you as well. Either way. See, it should be a homemade MRE. I just want to double check first. Seems good. Alright. Homemade MRE, or homemade ration, rather. MRE is specific. It's homemade ration. This is approximately 2 pounds, maybe slightly under, or slightly more. Very close to 2 pounds. There we go. There appears to be a note, so I'm just going to read that, but I'm not going to go into what's actually in here, as the person is not here now. I'd rather than be here. But just a sneak peek, maybe. It's a sneak peek. I'm not going to open anything. Let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was thinking the wrong person. Dylan and A1919. Sorry about that, guys. It's Dylan A1919. Yes. Well, anyway, I'm going to open this a different time. And alright. Well, anyway, there's a note here. I'm not going to read it now. I'm going to go to a regular ration. As the person is, I believe, not here now. Pat Miller, nice to see you. Quick break. So I believe that would be, oh, fifth person. So one person is just watching or something. So I'm not going to open all this yet, as it's not the, as the person's not on. This is a good sneak peek. For freshness, I'll seal that right back in. And just keep the note one aside. Should be open tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's ingredients are probably all within a year or so, or something like that. Should be all good. Alright, so I'll give you guys an option today. I'm thinking to do this one, but if you guys would like the other one, I can give that to you instead. So there's these skull crushers. Let me get a little more light in here. There we go. So these have an external flameless ration heater. I did show one yesterday. So if you guys want to see one of those, or this MRE, which is a little special, it's not that common. It was only a couple years, I believe. It was on Old Smoky's stream, and I was like, I had to get it. I believe I've had it before, a while back. So would you guys like to see this, or one of these? Now I can show you the menu as well. Beef ravioli. Southwest beef and beans, and vegan black beans and rice. Now, this vegan one is definitely, undoubtedly lighter, so I feel like maybe they just took the meat out, and you'll see. So, menu 24. All right, that's what I was thinking. So let's just go with that. Easy. It's nice to see you, Jesse Michael. All right, so as far as the flameless ration heater, I'm going to use that, but I'll take you guys outside with me as I do it. Let's see here. Or maybe, I have an idea. Forget that idea. I'll bring you guys outside. So Brandon B, how are you doing? What's on for lunch today? So basically, I was waiting for a little while, and finally some people got on. So I asked people if they want this one or the other one. This is an uncommon ration. It was just produced for, I believe, a couple of years. It was on Old Smoky's live stream, who was a reviewer himself. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, get this started. I opened a 24 a while ago, and the main was leaking. Oh, huh. I'm not sure have I ever had a main that leaked on me. I do not believe so. I don't believe that's ever happened to me. What was that, a properly sealed MRE? Was it kind of like one that was kind of opened already, or was there any situation that would have led to that, or was it just a possibly a manufacturing error, or that opened one? And was it the 24 as in this menu, or was it a different 24? Have you gotten sick eating one? I don't think so. I mean, it can affect your stomach a little bit, you know. So in that sense, like some of them might affect me, like, but not actually gotten sick. Like, these are pretty safe in general. They're well packaged. I believe they're U.S. Code and all that, and they don't want any like military and stuff so on trying to get getting sick. So I believe they do a pretty good job trying to make sure these are safe items. And a lot of things like sugary snacks and stuff, a lot of those are pretty well manufactured. That's a lot of unhealthy food is actually as far as, you know, safety goes. A lot of times it's even potentially safer, you know, because it keeps better, you know, with all those preservatives and all that stuff. But there's a benefit there. There's not no benefit. So those preservatives and stuff are there for a purpose, and you know, it's a little bit questionable on the health end, but on the effectiveness, it tends to be good. Like the looking at what's inside the old ones. Yeah. Right on. Probably 23. No, it's a 24. What was that? This is this one. Chicken pulled in buffalo style sauce. Funny thing is, it's hard to get over the names on these rations because they're just very literal. They're not trying to like maybe sell the name. They're trying to just explain what it is, and so that's a very different perspective. So a hot beverage bag. The beverage bags in the other rations seem to be much more user-friendly. This one got a bit bent up. It kind of was kind of on the side, kind of funny. So shouldn't affect anything, just cosmetically. Not work. All right. Multitasking. Okay. Just as long as you're able to work properly. All right. So let's get this one open. Flameless ration heater I tend to do first, as for practicality. Yeah, that's what I thought. There is an issue with this flameless ration heater. It is leaking. Of course, it doesn't have water in it, but it is leaking some of the, I believe, carbon. Maybe it's from remnants from another. Actually, it doesn't seem like this one itself is leaking. So I'm just going to go ahead and maybe clean this out real quick. I do not recommend putting the water in first. However, I rinsed it out, and for me personally, I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait a moment on putting this in there as it has water already. I'm not trying to activate it for the moment. So we've got fried rice, pretty solid. Yeah, that's awesome. I'll go check it out if I didn't already. What app is that? I'm not sure what you mean. What app am I using, or are you talking about someone else? I'm gonna break this rice up a little bit. And this is an older ration. However, I think I'm going to be eating it. Can I say what year? I don't think so. I think it's not too old, maybe less than 10 years. I think it was like 2012 or something potentially. It doesn't have that date code. However, let me see if I can find it on some of the maybe one of the items. 924, no. Okay. So I think it was 2009, 246 day. Double check on that. There's some consistency. Yeah. So I got a 9292, and it's no way this is 2019. So The condition is absolutely impeccable. I mean, I see no. Okay, actually, this is going to be the indicator as well as let's see if there's hot sauce. There's no hot sauce. The condition is impeccable. I feel I'm not concerned. I'm not saying that you should eat this. Okay, it's November 2010. Okay, so there we go. Would that be the expiration? Let's see, 95 April 7. Let's see, is that the expiration or the production date? However, I don't think Reese's is anything to worry about. I don't think there could be a better condition ration for 10 years old. I mean, this is like, it was actually stored properly. Like, this is the real deal. I mean, you cannot find, wow, this is in impeccable, perfect condition. This was stored properly. There's no way it wasn't stored properly that it would be in this condition. It is absolutely, I feel comfortable eating it. I have no issue. Look at that. This is the minor damage. Look at that. That's probably came out like that. It's rubbed off actually. I don't know. A little oil or whatever. It is absolutely fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and eat the entire ration. Mind you, this is 10 years old. Absolutely fine. Tastes fine, no rancidity. I mean, maybe some age in the Reese's Pieces. Maybe I'm tasting here, but honestly, so it does have this kind of white stuff on it. Does anybody know what this white stuff might exactly be? Kind of like a fat or something. Maybe I'll pick up. Haha, just kidding. Had a meal supply kit for lunch. I mean, I honestly, if this is indeed 2009, like it's looking like, this is the best condition ration I've ever had, period. That is more than a couple years old, period. I've had rations that are a couple years old that are in worse conditions. I don't think I could possibly find a better ration. I was not expecting this to be in. This is just properly stored. It is not. This is a find. Absolute find. $246 day of 2009, which also indicates that it's not from this year because we're not on the 246 day, so it is 2009. So it's the end of 2009. It is brand new. I mean, honestly, if this could fool someone. You could literally fool someone that this was a 2019 ration. Like, the condition is absolutely okay. I may see a little aging on this. Let's see here. See if the camera can actually properly pick it up. Because it looks a little funny in color. Smells fine. Okay. Maybe this isn't in perfect condition. This wheat snack bread, but may just be a little different style. Seems fine to me. Just aged. I mean, I was comfortable enough to take a bite, Take another bite. There you go. Should be good. Yeah. I mean, there's no tip jar. Oh, it's a tip jar. Okay, thank you, Smitty. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off now that I know what it is. I know where to go because I have seen this. Thank you. Is it gone now? Is there anything else on? Are there any watermarks or anything left? Thank you for telling me this, Smitty. And I could have adjusted the size and stuff. Thank you a lot. I legit was confused what that was. It just looked like a glass. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, how to get this away. Thank you. Thank you. That legitimately helped me. Thank you on that. All right. Chicken pulled with buffalo style sauce. That also helps with the thumbnail and such as well. It was actually a bit of a nuisance. Chicken pulled with buffalo style sauce. You know, I'm gonna go so far as to say, okay, so 2009, 267th day. Oh, is this year one, like first year? I'm curious. Maybe that's what that means. Line with another glass and see you pour it in. Oh yeah, maybe I should like. I should like totally do that. Like once I actually have super chat and stuff. Totally. I heard that the process for monetizing and all that has gotten pretty fast now. Like yeah, people are talking about it only taking days. So buffalo chicken, fried rice. Break that up a little more. Put it in. Turn our chin first. Last, rather. Up. There still is kind of the chemical and stuff, and don't really want that getting in. That's one issue with FRH is that it does get that kind of chemical stuff on the bag, and so potentially there's got to be some trace amounts of residue that's actually getting into the food as it gets opened and all that. Get this in pretty quick. No. Okay, what? There we go. Now it's activated. Would have been a cool effect. Yeah, I can still probably do that later on. A little bit planned on otherwise it would have been unplanned. Would have been a cool effect. Oh, let's see. The same just yeah. Cool. Here's a real one. You like just hold this there. Alright, so do you guys actually hear that? Do you guys hear that sound a little bit? Kind of bubbling up. Should do a little more in a second. I'm going to go ahead and take this outside in just a moment though. going inactive. It's starting to get hot on the bottom. How you doing for an MRE? We're just listening to the heartbeat of a MRE. The main course, you know. It's like the heart, right? You guys actually hear that? Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take this outside real quick. Just follow me. Alright, I got 12. I think that's a new record for me. Woo! Alright. Going to go ahead and sit this down. Alright, be back in 15 minutes is the idea. Art is here, and that's awesome. So I got 13 now. New record. That's gotta be a record. I don't think I've gotten that many before. I think the most I had before was like maybe 10, 11 oil. No, I think it was just I think it's Sound of Wood actually. It's not the metal. Yeah, it was just probably the way I was pulling it. Yeah, maybe. You might be right. So Art, this is a 2009 ration, and it is in absolutely perfect condition. There are no breakages. Well, okay, there was a little issue with the FRH, and maybe the cracker's a little aged, but it's just the snack bread is just awesome. I've had these. I have no problem eating this. I'm probably going to go ahead and eat the whole ration. Maybe not much more than bread. I already tried some. Just a little questionable and no reason to eat it all. Anyway. But I think I'm going to eat everything else. Like, I'm not particularly fond to eat in the first place, so why not? Who you talking about your toddler, Smitty? Fine. You're fine. Not broken. This was not thrown around. This is awesome. Well, maybe before you eat it. Yeah. Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces. Or Reese's Pieces. Reese's or Reese's. Patriotic sugar cookies. This may be where it gets broken up. We'll see. This really is an indicator of how gentle things work, because these things get broken like just really easy. They're fragile. Not super fragile, but they are fragile. Actually, let's see. The sugar cookies are together. This is never been thrown around. There's just no way. No way. Look at that. This is a broken piece. Barely broken. Could happen during manufacturing. Tastes great. This had to have been in climate controlled storage of some sort, like most likely someone's house. This is just stayed in someone's house. There's just no way. See if they're not accent? Alright. I reckon y'all hate it. Mm-hmm. There's some lessons. Alright. Thank you, Tracy. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is the best indicator in the entire ration of storage. The cheese spread. This one's with jalapenos, which is I like the jalapenos more than the regular cheese spread. I love that spicy flavor. That's why it doesn't have a Tabasco in there. All right, this is a big indicator how well it was stored. If this comes out like just a nice orange color, then it was just, there's no question whether it was properly stored. Let's just check. Oh, man. I was hoping on this. I'm not going to eat this one. There's no way. Can't. You know what? I think it's just naturally aged that way. I don't feel like it was a storage condition, but it smells great. Doesn't look great. But it looks, I mean, it looks pretty much and behaves pretty much the same way as it should. But I just old. This is nothing to it. I can't eat that one. Cheese spreads do not age well at all. They're the worst agers. It smells great though. It might even be safety, but I'm not gonna find out. Send you some hog jaws, turnip greens, and poke salad if you want to go the southern way. Delicious peanut butter. Yeah, that's not peanut butter. That's cheese spread, jalapenos. I really would like that too. I was really kind of hoping it would be orange still. You know, I almost feel with how well this is stored, like I could probably go ahead and take a nice bite, but I don't want to find out. I'm really already eating so much of this ration that, you know, something's gonna get me sick. You know, don't want to have a bunch of stuff that could get me sick, you know. So at least take some of the things out of the equation. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and actually put this into a container. These are not the easiest things to drink out of. They spill on people all the time. Let's open this up. Smitty, you're going to let me send you some hog. Okay, I already read that. Delicious peanut butter. Guess what? Who's here? Oh, Teacup. Who's here, Teacup? No, I'm just kidding. It's here. Go ahead and rinse this real quick. Using some nice fresh water that I got. It's already cleaned. I just want to make sure it's nice and rinsed. Don't want to chance any more than I have to. I'm already eating something that was. This is actually from. This is from before I went to the military. So yeah, and that was a while ago. You know, not forever ago, but it was a while ago. And yeah. Me. Teacup. Xenosaga. Hi, good to see you. Hello. Turn my friend. Alright. So yeah, I was saying Teacup, this is the this was kept, this is no way this wasn't stored properly. It's just amazing. You guys, alright. Got a little powder flowing in the air. Can't really see that, I doubt. So it has bloomed, I believe. It's not quite the, let's see here, not quite the chocolate color. Grab some of that maybe. But I think it's still, from what I know about chocolate, when it's bloomed, it's still safe to eat. If you guys do know something that's not safe to eat that I'm about to consume, please warn me. And by the way, I don't recommend any of you guys to eat any of this. I'm eating this on my own choice, you know. So I'm like, maybe I'm eating this so you don't have to. You can see the results of eating a 10-year-old meal in its almost in its entirety, actually. All right. All right. Smitty facts. Smitty, what's safe to eat? Blood X. How you doing? 24. Hey, Jane K's uploading right now. Hey, what you doing, man? What you doing, J&K? Alright. So, a nice spoon here. Gotta like these ones. These are the toughest MRE. These are toughest ration spoons of any military that I've reviewed. Accessory pack. Smitty says nothing about what's safe to eat. I think he's just like, yeah, let's see. I'll find out from today. Does he upload tomorrow? Is the question. That's probably it. If I don't upload tomorrow, then maybe there's an issue. Oh, it's safe to eat, yeah. It's alright, Jordan. Alright. So this is a little bent up. I want to see if it is still moist. Because otherwise it's improperly labeled. It's just a towelette, it's not moist. It's slightly moist. Not very. So I guess maybe some tiny bit was leaking out slowly. Ooh, uh-oh. This tea might not be any good. It's hard. You might still be safe enough to drink, however, I'm not going to. I can already tell. Yeah, it's not even. Nope, not safe. crystallized here. It's like looks and smells like brown sugar. That's exactly what I'm imagining. Got that like kind of molasses part of the sugar cane as well as the white sugar. That's exactly what it kind of looks and smells like, with a little bit of sweetness, artificial sweetness to it as opposed to natural. That dark, you know, black coffee type deal. From last night. Yes. I didn't open it or anything, but yes. Do you eat military food only for you? I see. Let's say before I have eaten rations when not reviewing. However, since I have them and I have a channel, I don't want to necessarily waste content, so I'm going to go ahead and eat it while in presence of the channel. So I guess you could say I don't really eat the rations outside of this. However, sometimes I've had like duplicates, like for the Sapaco and stuff, and so those I have eaten off camera because I had doubles. Was it MRE? What was it? No, well, anyway, I've had some of the duplicate rations on my own, so I guess you could say kind of, sort of. They're not necessarily the healthiest thing to be eating constantly every day and stuff as I'm doing now. So, yeah. I had a civvy ration for lunch today just because I'll eat them hunting or camping, but not on the daily. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'd recommend that. I mean, in the event of an emergency, maybe, like you might eat them daily for said period of time, but yeah, I'm not trying to get sick or anything. Let me go ahead and get those rations back, the main courses back. It is still partially active, however, not worth going back. It doesn't seem like it really got to its full potential. I don't think this is going to be fully heated, in other words. Yes, the rice is still cold, actually. It didn't, maybe the rice is 80 degrees, 90 degrees maybe, perhaps 90 degrees. Nah, not even. It's about room temperature. Yeah. There's a little bit of heat on the buffalo chicken, so interestingly, so heating pad must be on the buffalo chicken side, so on this right here, on this facing right here. So the rice didn't get much heat at all. The flame extraction heater didn't seem to do its job this time. Let's get some of this buffalo chicken out. It's great to see 11 people on here. Dude, do you guys know who that is? Do you guys know who that is? Skippy62. Do you guys know who that is? That is LA Beast. This guy is an absolute legend. I cannot believe he's actually on my stream right now. He is a big YouTuber, and he's earned it. Whoa, right now. Like, if you guys haven't checked him out, like, you guys go check him out. Like, I did not see him. I don't know if he messaged that a couple minutes ago. Oh man, I hope he's still on. That'd be wow. Wow, wow, wow. So I don't know if he even heard me talk about him. Whoa, this is amazing. I really, really hope he did hear me acknowledge that he was on. I believe he must have popped on right when I got up. Oh wow, that is amazing. Oh, it's nice to see you on here. And let's continue on. If you are on here still, LEB, so it would be if you can message something. Oh man, he might have came like just when I was like off camera for that moment. Oh man. Oh yeah, I feel like he did. Did you guys see his comment when I had just walked away from the camera? Oh yeah, he's pretty big. He does food challenges. He's got a couple million. Yeah, I've been watching him for forever. All right. So that is the buffalo chicken. So let's look down here so you can actually see the tray. You'll be right back. Man, I feel like I just oh he just walked away right when I walked away. You know. Oh well. Let's see if this is actually still safe to eat. So this is 10-year-old ration. If any of you guys came in a little later. See here. I'm eating it. There you go. Tastes fine. Tastes great. Is that the normal color, you guys? I don't think so. Yeah. He does crazy stuff. Like, just probably even crazier than eating 10-year-old food. I mean, he's eating a cactus. Who eats a cactus? Nobody eats a cactus. You don't know. One does not eat a cactus. Except if they're LABs. Then they eat a cactus. See you, Tracy. Uh-oh. Rice is not okay. Mm-mm. Nope. Not eating it. I don't think that's brown rice. I think it's white rice. It just went bad. It's got moisture in it, and that's the reason, probably, why it's brown. And now I have contaminated the buffalo chicken with the rice. Good job. Sorry you came in late. 2009. So not super old, but definitely not new. So this is an amazing condition for storage. I think age just set in. I don't think it was storage conditions. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna eat the stuff that's not directly touching the rice. Uh-oh. Is that mold? Did I just eat something that has mold on it? Or is that chicken? That is chicken. That's good. Otherwise, I might have an issue. Tastes great. If I don't show up to tomorrow, guys, you know why. Molter chicken. What's the worst that'll happen? Depends on the type of fungus. I'm still pulled back by the fact that LA Beast was just on, and at that moment I was not here. Ah, that's some fate for you. I was thinking about bringing the camera with me too. Oh well, that's fine. I haven't disappeared yet, so yeah, me too bad. Let's see here. Molder chicken. That was funny. I legit do think it was rice, chicken. It just looked kind of funny because the way the chicken looks, so soft, like so tender and white. Didn't want to contaminate the spoon too much first. I think that's okay. So the smell is fine. Definitely doesn't look alright, but to my best of my knowledge, cocoa when it blooms or turns that kind of whitish color is fine. So I'm just gonna take a sip rather than drink the whole thing. But I am going to consume some. For sure, it's cold, so it's not really mixing too well, of course. How you doing, Nova? Bpex Nova. Can you believe Bpex Nova? If you know who he is, LA Beast was just on here. Skippy62able. He is a big YouTuber, one of the biggest food channels. Oh, wow. Well, he's actually a great guy too, and that's the other point. You know, that's really to be said. You know, he's done a lot. Okay. So, not really mixing too well. A little bitter. Tasting some bitter. Let's see here. No. Okay. It was just kind of sweet. Is it safe? Let me try some more. Yeah, probably safe. Anyway, I'm gonna have all these. These I'm fine with. Candies are generally much safer deals. ORP? Oh, today, no. Unless you guys, I mean, how many of you guys are wanting to see an ORP? I did open one prior. Maybe I could be on like 3 hours today instead of like 2 or something, because this, I don't know, I probably could have only got another half hour out of this or something, you know? I'll go fine. We'll see tomorrow if I will regret this decision. Don't let them both. What do you mean? Don't let fear and common sense hold you back. Family motto, right? These are, if anything, these are probably the most safe. I would guess these are the safest item possible out of here. That are Reese's Pieces. They're probably a little darker than they should be. A little age has set in, but not too bad. These are patriotic cookies. Slightly sweet, kind of maybe a vanilla flavor to it. About the crackers, maybe I'll go ahead and ask them. I have talked to some other. I know there's one guy who I talked to who was in perhaps the army, and he had gotten out a while back, and I think he was fond of the crackers, is what he was telling me. So maybe one day I'll get him a pack of those. They're good cookies. Would be good with the chocolate. Just let's try a little bit with the chocolate. I would definitely, undoubtedly drink it, have it with the chocolate if I fully trusted the chocolate. Making you hungry for like old food. Your comic cut? I'm not sure. Or maybe the some filter caught it. Maybe say a more generic version of it, Jordan. Prep for it. Hey, how you doing? Prep for it. Prep for it. Go. So any of you guys who were on about 15 minutes ago, LA Beast was on. If you know who he is, he's a massive YouTuber. He's big, and I was just like, he does that. He drops into people's streams. He's been known to do that, and I'm just like, Wow. Unfortunately, he did seem to leave before I actually got back on screen because I was off screen just for, was it 1 minute at that time? And he popped up, I think, when I was just walked out, unfortunately. Try what buffalo cracker tastes like. Like, kind of, see. Hmm. Interesting. Also, of course, they saltier. Should be fine. No, it might be like crystallized. Like a little. Actually, salt may have aged. Don't feel quite right inside. Yeah, it's got clumps and stuff, so maybe the salt isn't quite alright. Paper's paper, so that should be fine. Looked like ice cream. What looked like ice cream? Well, the chocolate? Hmm. Meow. Okay. So, if you guys haven't already, I have a vending machine channel. It's called Wandering Vending. Also, as well, I have another channel I'm very soon going to upload on. It's I don't really have all the proper equipment that I need for that channel. However, I think I'm going to do an introductory anyway. Um, it's called Wandering Tea Apprentice. So you guys go check that out and join that. Let's try one of the gums out. Smells fine. Nice minty flavor. Maybe not as hard as I expected to be. A little harder, maybe. About it. About it. You know, maybe slight difference in texture. Alright. I am now not centered. Thank you, teacup. It would still be edible today, yeah. Yeah, I would say partially edible. Um, yeah, no, not. I'm gonna call it just straight up edible. Edible-ish. Perhaps because this is at 10 years. Maybe that's why said person got rid of it. Maybe they had a lot of them. I'll see you, teacup. Edible-ish. I meant. Huh. Spicy enough for me now? Of course not. I like a mild spice. You have to be really sensitive to spice, I think, for it to make you like sweat or anything. Alright. I'm gonna call that before I go ahead and get myself sick. Well, if I'm gonna get sick, I'm gonna get sick because I've had everything except the rice. You know, that rice maybe is actually supposed to be dark. So I'm looking, it does have ingredients in it. I'm not gonna eat it, but it does have kind of like carrot and stuff, so maybe it was meant to be dark in the first place. However, it has moisture in it, and stored with moisture, but I'm not going to bother with that. No beverage. Interesting. It was just cocoa. No side beverage. Interesting. If any of you guys have contact with Dylan A1919, I do have some contact with them. I would like to get them on, and I would discuss their meal, and I kind of want their feedback and all that, and maybe there's gonna be questions, why did you choose this, or these kinds of things. So I'd like to talk to them on the stream while I'm reviewing what they sent me. Mad Dog 357. Oh, I've heard of that. The bomb sauce. I don't know for me. I haven't tried those specific hot sauces. However, I have had Carolina Reaper, which is extremely hot. So, see here. Who's still on? We got 8 people. So, any questions or anything? Anything you guys are interested about? If I didn't come on tomorrow, it's kind of joking, but at the same time, it's a little. I don't want to maybe review too many of these old rations. I'm not trying to actually get myself sick. Bottle higher. Let me see here. I don't know the full link, but let me grab this real quick. If any of you guys have the link, you can go ahead and post that. That should be fine as long as it's allowed. It allows you to post the link. So I'm fine right now, and so that's good. Got 9 people on here, so if you guys didn't see it, oh, Sam's Order Rations, awesome to see you on here. Death Nut Challenge. I'm thinking about doing that. It's actually at 3.0, I think now, isn't it? Or 2.0 is the one that just came out. Well, it's either that 2.0 was the brand new one, or it just became 3. Either way, I would like to do one of those challenges. I feel like my tolerance isn't quite to the par to be doing those true challenges, but I actually do have another one of the Coolies World's Hottest Ramens. I plan to do that again later on. I stored it because I wasn't sure, because it was a limited run. Maybe even has some value in a couple of years, because I believe it was a limited run. Could be stored for, selling later on, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it and see if I regret it later that it could have been worth money, but whatever. Definitely want to review it again, and well, not review it again, take the challenge again. So yeah. So I see you guys, and any last questions, comments? Eeyore has tried. What did our Eeyore try? Death Nut Challenge, or? Does anybody want to face me in a spicy eating challenge? If by tiny chance LA Beast is on here, I'll do it against you. I'll try it anyway. I know that you're definitely got something. Probably gonna win, to be honest. But yeah. Oh, by the way, LA Beast is one of the guy who was on is actually one of the best competitive eaters in the entire world, and he was on my channel. That was amazing to see him on one of the bigger YouTubers and a world eating contestant, and he was just on the channel, and that's awesome. How you doing, LV and Voy? Nice to see you on here. So I'm actually probably signing off in just a little bit. Just kind of wrapping up. I had this meal. This is 10-year-old food, and I ate it because, reasons. For you guys, for the tube, for the YouTube. He tried the Death Nut Challenge. Okay, is that on film, or did he just say he did it? I'm curious to check that video. If he did it, then I guess I've got to do it. Maybe I should do it live. I should do the Death Nut Challenge live. Then there's one thing I have about spicy challenges is that, not that most people would doubt it. It's just like, I think doing it live is awesome, because then there's no questioning it. See you, Jesse. So again, if you check out the channel, I don't know if anyone got a link on that. Maybe I'll so Wandering Vending and Wandering Tea Apprentice. Tea Apprentice is going to have its new video very soon. First video. This is going to be more of an introductory, as I don't have all the stuff I would like to have. Before I really start the tea channel, it's probably going to be in a few months, and just have it there. The vending channel, I'm doing some collaborations with some other people. Probably have the next vending video up. I have one vending video I'm debating putting up or not. And then I have another one. I'm going to do a collaboration in Florida. Or I'm sorry. I'm going to do another collaboration, so. Well, two collaborations, maybe 3, that I'm looking at doing on the vending channel. So, Um, I'm really putting a lot of work in, going to be putting a lot of work in that vending channel as well as having a vending business. So it's going to be another channel that is it's going to get pretty far. The tea channel, I do plan to get it somewhere, but probably won't be anywhere until next year. This is what it's looking right now. Jesse Michael later, Jordan, Zeno, Smitty, Marine, and everyone else. Later, Jesse Michael. It was nice to see you guys. Later, Jesse and Zeno, WMV. Alright, see you as well. Jordan. Haunted Hotel. You know what? I've been thinking of doing like haunted things like yeah, I've been thinking about doing some of those. I considered doing one in California, but I didn't do it. But we'll see. Maybe a little later on. Not at the moment, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get off in about 8 minutes. Jordan, is that an invitation to come to Idaho? So it seems like, hey Dennis, just so you know, a kind of big event happened where, not a big event, but kind of a big appearance happened. There was a guy named Skippy 62able, or LA Beast is his nickname that goes by. He actually made a quick message on here, and I was like, whoa, because he is a really big channel, over 2 million, world eating competitor, top world eating competitor. Awesome guy. Like I watch his channel. He's just an awesome person in general, just all around. Like actual genuine good person. And so it was really cool to see him on here. And I believe I was away from a camera for just a moment, and he decided to sign on right when I was away from the camera. Unfortunately, that's what I think happened. I may have been on the camera, but I don't think so. Yeah. But anyway, I ate a ration that was 10 years old. Let's see here. This one. I ate a decent portion of it, actually. 10-year-old ration. Stored pretty well. Some portions not edible. Dennis! Yeah, so I'm going to maybe in maybe this year, maybe next year, Jordan. I'm going on another road trip again, going through the south and then up to the northwest and then down to the southwest. I did just make a road trip. Since last like 5 months, I've driven about 13,000 miles. Right on, Dennis. 78382. Is it? Are those just random numbers? Like you just went. Doo, doo, doo. Um. See here. One moment. One moment. I'm trying to fix something, but it's not working quite right. Well, that's weird. Anyway. Okay. Jordan. Round Rock. Where is that? Where is said Round Rock? Is that in Texas? Rockport, Texas. Is that in Round Rock? Or you'll find someone who will what? Not sure here. Let's see here. 126. All right. 3 hours away from what? From where you are in Texas? And what are you? Let's see here. Go to Round Rock. Eat the donuts. Something at Rockport. What is this? Okay. So apparently you guys know about this. Chris Sullivan, nice to see you on here. So if you guys do watch again, I had a big YouTuber actually stop by. Really big YouTuber. And just for a moment. But also I ate a 10-year-old ration. I ate a significant portion of it. Maybe about a half. Or a little less. Oh, Dennis, I have to go to Corpus Christi actually because you know what's there? You know what famous singer was from Corpus Christi? There's a famous museum, or at least semi-famous museum there in Corpus Christi. Do you know what it is? Exactly. I have to go there. That is on my list of things to see in Texas. Big on my list. Selena. Talking me up on his channel. If he talks me up, I am totally staying here, and I'm going to definitely review some more stuff if he gets more people on my stream. I am not. I will stay hours more. So Chris Sullivan, did he make a post or something or? I believe it's still open. Hey, Chris Sullivan, if he's still on, can you check or something for me? I mean, if he's talking about me or something like that, then that's awesome. If you can make another comment about that, I'll stay on here because if this is true, then or correct, then sausage cheese rolls from Daylight Donuts are the best. Okay. So I gotta check these places out that you guys are talking about, and I definitely would like to go to Corpus Christi, and I'm up for collaborations as well. Awesome, Dennis. Thank you, Chris. But please tell me what you meant by can you clarify what he's LA Beast is talking me up or something like that, or you just meant like he dropped by. Is what you meant? Let's see here. Because I will definitely be opening more rations and stuff, and if he gives me a shout out or something, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I got more stuff. I got plenty more. Plenty more where that came from. Just checked. It's open weekdays. All right. Texas bucket list. Yeah, I'm going to be in Texas as well, in early June, or maybe around early June, like first days, like the 2nd, or maybe like May 30th or something. I'll be there for at least a couple days for sure. At least like 2 days minimum. Especially if I have places to go, I'm gonna definitely see more things. So if I'm gonna wait on Chris Sullivan's comment. If you guys don't mind checking Skippy62able, if he's on or anything, you know, I'm going to be going live regularly. If anybody is eavesdropping from that or something or whatever, I'm going to be going on, and I'll absolutely stay on longer. You know. Let's see here. Hop in, I'll give you a tour. Alright. Yeah, you have a mobile home. Not literally a mobile home, but one thing before I head out. If I could, you show. What? If I could, you should blast out time of your life. Just schedule time. I accidentally found out you were streaming today. Yeah, blast out time of your life. Like the song, yeah. Anyway, not sure why, but anyway, for the for as far as schedule goes, I didn't think I want to go on a schedule right now, as I don't have like my own personal place for that, and I'm going to be on the road. But I definitely will be on regularly, so just if you're on and check by. Okay. Until the 1st. Dennis, those are the exact days I was actually planning to be in Corpus Christi. If I were to go, maybe. Or maybe I could go on the 1st, or maybe I could go up to where I'm going and then come down to Corpus Christi. If you don't mind, you can go ahead if you want to have a Facebook page, Wandering Marine Veteran, and if you message me there on that Facebook page, or otherwise have a Twitter for Wandering Marine Veteran. I think Twitter I think is at Vet Wandering. Yes, that sounds right. Don't really use it, but I have it so that if someone were to message me, I would see it. And then the other one is Instagram. Have Wandering Marine Veteran, just the same. And so Facebook and Instagram are the same. Twitter, I believe, is at Vet Wandering. Chris Sullivan, are you still here by chance? Oh, another thing, if you guys don't already know, I am planning on a 24-hour live stream. Either right before or right after I get monetized. Probably right before. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be like a page rather than a person. So for the channel or for the Facebook. So I'm waiting just in case Chris Sullivan says something about LABs. But you know what? I can probably go ahead and check YouTube, see if he's on by chance or anything like that. I don't know if you guys can still hear me at the moment. All right. It doesn't believe that. It doesn't look like that he's on. I believe he's working in at some capacity. Yeah, maybe doing Cameo or something. So let's see here. You can hear me. That's good. Oh, you guys could actually hear me when you couldn't see the audio. When you couldn't see the video. So when the video cut out, you were still able to hear the audio? I got you, by the way, Dennis, but I am live, so I'll get to you when as soon as I'm off. Gotta get back to work. All right. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. It's that LAB says that. You're sideways again? Ah, come on now. Let's see, y'all. I think it should be good now. I think when I flip it, it orients correctly again. Should be good now. See you, Dennis. All right. Since people are starting to get off, and I'm not really doing another ration at the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and get off in a few seconds as well. It was nice to see you guys. Check out my other channels. I have a lot more coming, probably daily videos. It's nice to see you guys on, and thank you for stopping by.